Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Lagann. So, if you're new to this channel, we'll summarize this real quick. So, for other channels, they might put video, or put subtitles, or put sound, but I've tried that in the past, multiple times. I always get a strike, and then have to wait 90 days to get rid of the strike. I almost got terminated a few times in the past from trying that. So for the foreseeable future, we'll be doing this way. So if you don't like the way I do it, just go to a different channel. Don't dislike this video, because that's why I see a lot of people will be like, oh, just delete your channel. Oh, you're doing it this way, delete your channel and dislike the video and leave. This is how we've been doing for the last 2 years. So the way we do it is up in the corner here is a timer. I will put 3 seconds on the timer if the video is 15 minutes or longer, about 10-15 minutes or longer. If the video is less minutes than that, I put 2 seconds on the timer. But basically, I will start my video at 0 seconds. I will do a 3-second countdown. When my video hits, so like 3, 2, 1, and then when my video hits 3 seconds, I hit continue, and about that's my timer will be linked up with the same amount of seconds as the video. So if you want to watch with me, just put the timer through, put your video to 3 seconds. When I get to 0, just hit play and you're good to go. You're watching the video about the same time I am. Like I said, if you guys don't like this, go to a different channel. This will be at the start of every anime, television, or TV show, or movie episode reaction and review. I do the full time, so if you want to watch it fully with me, that's how we do it. Also, if you've seen this intro before, you can skip past it, because down below here it's going to be split up from intro to where we start the video. I usually give it about 5-10 seconds before we start the video, and then after the video I do the review. I usually section it off on that, or if we do we do more than 2 episodes or 3 episodes, we'll be sectioned off with each episode reaction, and then at the end we do the review for all of them. Otherwise, that's how we do it here. Like I said, if you don't like it, just go to a different channel. But this is how we're probably going to do this for the foreseeable future. Otherwise, thank you for sticking to the whole thing if you're new to this channel. Otherwise, let's jump into it, whatever this video might be, and hopefully you guys do enjoy. Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Lagann, and I'll put this at the very beginning because I will say right now, I think I've already talked a little bit in the beginning of this, how this will work. This will be all highlights from my rewatch through of episode 1 through 16 of Gurren Lagann, just highlight moments from reactions or stuff. Technically they have all been recorded. If you guys ever want it, I can upload them because I did save the files for everyone. But I'm saying right now, you might be wondering, well, if that was recorded in 720, why is this video 1080? I'm trying a thing out that's supposed to render them up to 1080. At least that's how it's supposed to do. Just because most of this is going to be 1080, or yeah, probably most of it will be 1080. I'd rather keep 1080, so I don't know how this will go. This will be a good test for future videos if I can do this. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy. And if you wonder why, if it looks weird, the first 9 episodes are recorded in 720, and then episode 10 through 16 is recorded in 1080. Otherwise, I hope you guys do enjoy. This should come out Christmas. That's the idea with all the editing and stuff. And then my goal is within a week we pick up the next 4 episodes of Gurren Lagann. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the video. Hello YouTube. This is Mr. Lagann. I'm back. So what I'll probably be doing, I talked a little bit about this in a post. Got my second tattoo. My Gurren Lagann one. The promise I made before picking up more Gurren Lagann was that I would get a Gurren Lagann tattoo. I had this plan for years, and I finally made an appointment and got it. Here's the thing. I haven't seen the episodes in a year. So this is going to be the in-between before we pick up new episodes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record everything like I'm doing regular reaction. But for you guys, I'm cutting out moments from when I'm talking about different episodes. I'll probably do... So the two things I'll have is I'll have the timer. I'll have the timer up. And then in the corner, I'll need to grab a text. Text. And then I need to grab font, like maybe 26. And then we want to have an outline, and probably outline size of like 5. Episode 1. Oh, the outline. Where is outline? Select color, black. Okay. And then we need a bigger font. Oh, well, let's try one bigger. 72. I think that's the biggest we can go. Yeah, so what we're going to do is this will be a summary. So I will be watching through everything fully. I'll probably save the files just in case you guys want to see them in full action. But I'll be just cutting out moments. I think the last time I picked up Gurren Lagann, I did 16 episodes. I looked on the wrong one. Yeah, I picked up 16 episodes back in 2020. So yeah, it's been about 3 years. So yeah, we'll pick up the 16. Like I said, I will only be cutting in moments that will with me talking. But I'm gonna power through Gurren Lagann. All 16. Probably not all right now. It's almost like a few movies there's been where they show off the future first, and then they like play up to that point. Pierce the heavens with your drill. I don't think I'm ready for the death of Kamina again. I like the animals like that. The pet animals are always described as emergency rations. Same thing with like the pig from Seven Deadly Sins. Hawk. How long does it take until they get the mech, right? I know I think they beat it with the small mech Gurren Lagann, but I wonder how long it takes. Like, the bullets don't seem like they're doing damage, but they are, because she does. I also like every time they do a lot where they draw his sword just fucking massive. I wonder if there's other Spiral like gunmen like this, like just buried in the ground. I would love more history on this thing, but I'm guessing we probably will never get it if we do. I like Kamina. Simon is just like full drive, but think she's Yukino. It's more like thrown back, try and just hold on to the adventure. I like they had to blast a bigger hole, but he fell from the surface, which would make it. It feels weird, if anything, that they had to blast a bigger hole to get the gunman out of the. Also, they run into like their arch enemy, the enemy that survives attack after attack. The gunman that faces, or the guy who faces Kamina in the tall grass. For an introduction episode, this is definitely an 8 out of 10. Buta is the pet, which is good to know because I was always curious that. We also have the two young children. I wonder if this is based off the Earth. Like, I know a lot of anime just base it off a new planet or new structure, but I never knew with this series. I do like the colors in that used to show like just the show of colors in that, just to show the mental break, but also him trying to overcome that fear. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't occur. You'd think that'd be like someone would figure out, like have the idea. But it does make sense that no one has, because you would have to open up the mouth. He doesn't make it long into the series. I don't think it has to be 8 to 10 episodes somewhere, so like that, right? I can't remember how long he lasts. The father. Wow, I really thought it was further in. But I knew this was gonna happen here sooner or later. Which that means them combining as a mech. Like a full mech is gonna be probably another episode or two. I think it happens when he fights the gunman in the grass. For everything this contains, I'm giving episode 2 a let's say I'll give it 8.5 out of 10. I don't know what I gave the original rankings. I should actually keep track of that somewheres. I like how they put his face in the middle of the screen. You'd think it would be better on like the side or something. Because if the I like he takes the fucking helmet. I like Leron is just like, please just fucking get this over with. Like, he's not. The little gunman was the power. Had the key of the spiral. They eventually do join Gurren Lagann, the team, but I just can't It's way later on. It's like episode 12 or something. Maybe earlier. I have a problem with placing episodes right now. We'll pick up one more. I'll put 4 at least, and then I need to still watch 12 more to catch back up. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10 as a rewatch. Okay. We'll rewatch one more episode, and then we'll pick up the other 12 later. I just have to change the ticks. And then put 3 seconds on the timer. I like how they make Keaton look like more threatening, but he is not threatening in the least. I think I'd be more threatened by Dayaka, the last village chief there. Be more threatened by him than Keaton. Yeah, the ability to I like he just charged straight forward like it would do something. It'd be better if they attack from a different end or a different side, but not all of the Beastmans are smart individuals. I do like the side of Kamina. Kamina that stands up. I wish I could be as bold as Kamina. My fear keeps me from getting that. I have not put anything in this. Do Gummins come down in the tunnel? I don't remember much about this episode. I know Ruscio, Gimme, and Derry go with them. I'm guessing they covered up the hole, right? Would be my guess. I'm giving that 8.5 out of 10. We're moving on to episode 6. I don't want to spend too much time in between. Like I said, most of this is going to be cut out anyways. Episode 6 of Gurren Lagann. In 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take my pills real quick. How early in does it happen? That's the thing. I don't know how early in it happens for Kamina dying. But I'd rather get this done sometime today. Because if I'm going to cry my eyes out, I'm going to do it today. Because I'm even more emotional than I was when I picked this up. Are they capturing people to give them away to gunmen. I don't remember this episode. I really don't. Like I said, it's been years since I've picked up Gurren Lagann. I know he's good eventually because he helps out Nia in later episodes. I just don't remember this. I really don't remember this episode. So strange. I remember the hot spring, but that's pretty much it. And the fog. Yeah, so this is more recap. That means, what, we'll finish this episode next episode? Or how is this going to work? I will say, after this episode, I want to go quickly. This is episode 6. I don't know why I didn't change that. So strange, I forgot to do that. After this episode, I'm going to go grab something to eat. I like how, even with the upper hand, they still lost. Like, immensely. I'm guessing they did the... I'm guessing they were doing... That's a sight Kamina and Simon is never gonna forget. Is it fucking Viral? Yeah, it's fucking Viral. I wonder if he's still alive within the future. You're gonna do it? Is the episode... I wonder why 6 wasn't, like, titled. I like he pulled off that blade, but now you can absolutely see Viral. Like, he's open to outside air now. This is one of the 4 generals, right? That runs this. The second general is the mole with the, like, spinning base. And the third one is, like, a sea guy. God damn it, Leron. I'm curious if this ship, this Gundam that we see in episode 7 is the one that we see in outer space in episode 1. In the, like, future. I like one of the camera is just on one of the sisters' boobs. Like one of the... I didn't write down those guys' names. Because I can't remember who survives. I don't want to write down the names because they could die. I don't remember who... because I know some of them make it, but I think some of them die when they fight the Spiral King. I really think some of these do not make it to the episode I was on. If they do, I will write down their names. See, I thought about getting the tattoo with Kamina's name under it. His name under it. But I just thought, I don't really think I need Kamina's name. Kamina's name has been stuck with me ever since the show. Okay, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. It has to be after this episode that we get the Spiral King, right? It has to be another episode or 2 after this that we get Nia. After this point, I really can't place stuff. After this episode, I really can't place what episodes happen. What happens in each episode. I know the mole base is like 2 episodes. I think Viral pops in like almost every fight too. Yeah, I do like the two brothers, the like 2 like beef brothers that are like always like head and head. I think they're brothers. I do like how the catapult, it's not like cannon they're being shot out. He's been throwing them just across. I saw someone talk about that punch. Both having the power and the give. but it happened so quickly you wouldn't see. You still have fucking Gerald take out. Fuck. That's his lung. It had to have cut through his lung. And his... Hey, Alyssa is better fucking... I think if I didn't remember what episode it happened on, I think I would be crying right now. I'm fucking tearing up, but that's pretty much it. I really hope not. I'm really hoping we don't see like Yoko, one of them, die at the end of the series, because from episode 16 on, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm so fearful. Oh. We're doing another episode. We're doing episode 9. If that doesn't get me, I'm more than likely gonna cry one of these episodes. Because Simon is gonna be fucking wrecked now. Oh, jump into episode 9. That's a 10 out of 10. Jump into episode 9. I'm putting 3 seconds on the goddamn clock. I was able to handle the episode, which was a surprise. Episode 9 of Gurren Lagann. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Nia replaces Kamina. This is opening 2. But I can only picture 2 more generals. I can't picture all 4 generals. I don't know what it is. We have the mole general and the fucking one that's in the lake. That general. I don't remember the other general. And Vero's only like a captain, so it's not him. Fuck, I can't win. Fucking fuck me. I've always had this moment where if I see a woman crying, it makes me want to cry. I just want to hug them and say it's okay. No. I like Nia was his, like, saving grace. I absolutely need to cool down the room after this. I can't do another episode. Even though I want to do episode 10. Oh, I forgot about that. Is the Spiral King a Beastman? I would figure he is. But then is all his wives or side chicks or whatever, are they human too or what? I never asked that question about them. We're doing this much right now. I might pick up episode 10, maybe 11 later on tonight. I need to cool this room. I need to get at least this 5-minute video about me talking about Gurren Lagann, this stuff, this reaction thing up, and then also need to get one small video up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit when we pick up more of this. Okay, I have to increase this text size just a tiny bit, like that. We are jumping into episode 10 of Gurren Lagann next. I thought I did more than 9 episodes, but apparently I still have 10 through 16. More than likely, I'm not getting through all of them right now. I'll get through a portion of them right now, and then I'll be back later to do like 1 or 2 episodes, and then we'll edit this. Same thing like last set. I'm only keeping in moments like this. I will say, of the episodes we have left, 10 through 16, so 7, I will say there is an episode in here I still remember very vividly, and it's probably my favorite out of all the episodes. Even like the one and only mechanic fucking running through. Well, technically, Russell. Also being the mechanic of the group. Technically, she still hasn't done defeat, because technically she has until the end of this day to beat them. I don't know if I'm giving ratings for any of these. Oh, if I did. Oh. I did. Oh, good 8 out of 10. We're gonna move on to episode 11. So yeah, she's the water general, because I remember there's a fight in the ocean. There's still technically the mole fight, which is I think my favorite fight out of the 3 generals. I don't remember the 4th general. Guam I remember, and the lady there, and the general they killed when Kamina died. I don't remember the 4th guy here. Yeah. Fucking Keaton. Fucking Keaton, he sees a woman, all brain cells deactivate. Yeah, I'm curious how he's imbued with immortality. Maybe it's because he's with the spiral, whatever the spiral is. I do like the people who are in a 5-person tower. I give them credit. No, that's gonna be a menace to fucking fix. Yeah, Guam's battle is probably my favorite battle of the 16 episodes. Sparrow King is pretty good too, but he's gonna find out here soon they escaped. The fucking old man. The old man's fucking incredible. Fucking Guarm. Fuck me. Guarm. I don't know why that word is now fucking with me. I said it so perfectly. Yeah, but they defeat you and it's gonna cause the opposite effect that you wanted. Yeah, fucking Guam wanted to show how humanity can't survive by showing the defeat of the humans. Did the opposite. Okay, so Braum comes back. Braum's fight, like Braum's like true fight, that's what I really love. This was a great episode for Simon and my favorite moment for Simon. But then when they fight Braum again, that's I think my favorite fight is when they actually fight Braum. So they still have technically 3 generals. I know they technically, I think, all get defeated before the Spiral King. I think. This is 9 out of 10. So I'm guessing this is her fight this episode. And what, then episode 13 would be Guam's fight. Episode 14 would be the last general's fight. And then what, episode 15 is the fight with the Spiral King. And then episode 16 is recap episode. At least that'd be my guess. I don't remember fully. This fight I remember a tiny bit. I do not remember like her fight. Fucking Brahms fight. Whatever the fuck I can't say his name anymore. The other general I have no memory, and then I definitely remember the Sparrow King fight. I don't think there's anything you could do that doesn't insult her. She is a menace. What if the Sparrow King could see that? Because the palace is not too much farther past the ocean. She put full she put full trust in you. God damn my brain. Okay. Ugh. Giving this 8.5 out of 10. Her, like, she might be the same voice actor, but it reminds me, her voice reminds me very much of Starfire from Teen Titans. It could be the same exact voice actor. But also, like, the way she talks in that reminds me very much. Wow, so Guam is going to be the final battle before the Sparrow King. Which is insane, because I really thought it would be him before the Sparrow King. His like, ego reminds me very much of the fucking swordsman of Kill la Kill. Vero getting defeated over and over within this reminds me very much of Sonic being defeated over and over in One Punch Man. Speedo Sonic. Oh yeah, well technically they did get thrown away before he died there, so they wouldn't know. If you don't die before that. Oh, Pharaoh is fucking holding on to the general. Holy shit, what the fuck? Is this next episode gonna be too... I'm trying to piece together where the episodes, like, what happened in each episode, but... if the general isn't defeated, I wonder... It is very obvious. The intimidation of him at least is great. Is episode 16 the recap episode? Is that what I'm getting at right now? This is a 9 out of 10. But because my guess now is episode 16 is the recap. I'm watching this much. Whenever I see a space battle like that, all I think of is the Covenant and Marines fighting in Halo. But it could also be like Starfield or anything. Oh, it's both fights at once. Assault from the ground and air. I think with Braun down there, I think how they defeat him was my favorite defeat of the ones. Using the fucking tip of the fucking Daigundun as a fucking actual sword is great. That's probably why I don't remember him being defeated, that general. Yeah, I think I don't remember that general being defeated because he's a fucking menace in this episode. He's able to tank a blow that big. I think that's the only reason I don't remember the other general being defeated. They're fucking idiots. I remember because I was like, we're missing people. We're missing people because I absolutely know a bunch of the humans from other places get fucking obliterated because they act like fucking idiots. But I really thought that happened next episode. Fucking Keaton. The way he beats Guam is probably my favorite general takeout. I like they do the reverse thrust, but it can also do the opposite when you have a force compounded on the interest point. It can lodge it into the give the Gurren Lagann a fucking just a little inch, and you're fucked. Yeah, like I said, my favorite takedown in the full fucking 16 episodes. I think my second favorite takedown is the Spiral King. Oh, this starts the drop-in of Tefers, right? Typhon or whatever. This starts the drop-in of the fortress, which is such a neat fucking thing. Bathroom. Once this episode ends, I'm giving this a fucking 10 out of 10, but still. Gunman. Okay. We have 2 more episodes and then we're caught up. But there'll be a cut here because I'm going to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. Okay, back. We're doing episode 15 and 16, the final 2 episodes, and then we're fully caught up to where I left off years ago. Where I made the promise of getting a tattoo prior. Okay, we might as well just jump in because I'm guessing episode 16 is recap then. So I was right. But with how things were being paced, I didn't remember. I went. Episode 15 of Gurren Lagann. 3, 2, 1. You're not winning a conversation with Leon. There's no way, Russo. This was the big city of the fucking monsters or whatever. I wonder if there's if there's multiple Gurren Laganns like throughout the world just buried. If there's 2 of them. If there's multiple spiral powers just hidden away. Then why talk even in the first place if you're gonna just hint towards the stuff that can happen and then you're gonna be dead anyways. Why? Actually, Rissa actually didn't get injured at all. I really thought he would have got his shoulder, but it looks like it only destroyed the fabric. He was able to dodge in time. I wonder, they build this... I know there's a time skip, and there's... Because I remember previewing myself with, like, the first, 10, 20 seconds of the next, episode 17. And I remember it's a time skip, and there's this giant city, which I'm guessing the giant city gets built here, which would be the best place to build because there's so much scrap. Yeah, so episode 16 is the compilation episode, the recap. We will jump into it. Like I said, I have to cover all 16 again. Real quick, I will put this in here. After this, we have 6, 9, 11 episodes left. So I don't know how we're going to do it. I might do it calmly, 2 or 3 episodes per part instead of 4. And just solely go through this. That might be what we do. That would be the idea. I don't know, though. I'm going to say right now, for people watching this, and this will be in the highlights, I don't know how much highlights are going to actually be in this. It might just be me talking about the first 15 episodes, whatever. Well, I'll be talking about that later anyways, after this. Because this is a recap episode, so I'm not too... Which I'm guessing episode 17 probably has a new intro, would be my guess. Upload it. And this will be your probably only upload for Christmas. I planned on 2, but the other one I'm going to have to push to New Year's for. I don't know if I skipped this or watched this when I first did this. I might have skipped this in its entirety and just like scanned through. I really don't know if I ever watched this too. Even if Kamina did survive long enough to be able to, like, if he stayed breathing or conscious, I don't think he could have been healed with the technology humans had at that point. There's no way he could have been healed. And even with blood loss, even if this series doesn't have like blood type, it's still, that's probably way too advanced to. I like the like true downfall of the Birdman. There was the fight between Viral and Gurren Lagann. That was the big downfall because of how much damage they did to the ship. His design almost reminds me of Guard Belt from Panties and Stockings, which I've seen moments from. I haven't ever actually watched the show. Apparently supposed to be over the top, and there's a season 2 of that coming that's supposed to be even more over the top. Usually I'm not watching the outros, but this one is really good with all the extra artwork here. What I'll do is for the review, this is reviewing 1 through 16. So I'm so excited to see what the enemy they talk about, the moon and that, after a million apes are on the surface. I'm very curious about that. The 7-year time skip. Also knowing that the big city there, I'm guessing the big city is built in the remains of where Typhair was, where it got taken down. I'm guessing Viral is still probably in the series since he has an immortal body. I'm curious if he's just locked away or if he's actually helping the humans now. I could see some Beastmans actually joining forces with the humans. But maybe that's not right. I think Kamina, when I walked through it, Kamina's death hit me hard, but not as hard as it did the first time around. Yeah, my favorite fight moment is how Simon beats Guam, whatever his name is, how he fully beats him by going under, and Guam kind of fucks over his own plan and causes a crack in the shell for Simon to then use. I think that's my favorite takedown. Sparrow King is probably the second favorite takedown, and then my favorite Simon moment is when everyone has given out, breaking out of when Guam first captured them. Simon digging the tunnel and helping everyone out there probably is my favorite moment of Simon. Vero as a whole opponent to begin with is probably my favorite because he like I said, he reminds me very much of, I don't know if this was in the highlights, he reminds me of Speedo Sound Sonic, which is a assassin from One Punch Man that keeps facing Saitama. He kind of reminds me of that. Very much so. Of just an opponent that just keeps getting defeated, but just keeps coming back. With the notion, I've gotten better and stronger, but keeps getting defeated over and over and over. It reminds me very much of it. I fucking love him for being such a way. But yeah, out of all the episodes, probably episode 14 was probably my favorite. 15 is a second close. I'm very curious with the old man if we get more of him, because he's still a mystery to me. I'm the most curious on what the big enemy is going to be. I know technically at the very first episode there was them, they were in space fighting something. I was going to look up Gurren Lagann because I think there's a movie that takes place after this. Let me see. Okay. So what I'm reading, I could be wrong here, is the first movie is almost entirely all recaps of the first season, or season 1 of Gurren Lagann, with like 20 minutes of new stuff. And then the second film is all new stuff. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's how that goes. Okay, so I'm not getting this entirely. They saying like the last 20 to 40 minutes of the first movie is changed, but then they're saying the second movie is technically Gurren Lagann, but it takes a different route, which is weird. I don't know. I'm gonna need help with how the movies work for Gurren Lagann, because I'm never great with finding stuff like this about otherwise, I don't know how much more I'm gonna talk about it. I have a lot of stuff to do today. Need to go someplace and do some stuff, and then when I get home from that, which it will be probably like 8 hours from now, I will be rendering all this, and this is gonna be a pain in the ass because I have to. Because technically in that intro I talked about having everything scaled up to 1080. I've read how to do it. I just don't know if I can do it with a certain Vegas, with my certain rendering program that I have. I might need the new one. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll probably end it here. I don't want to talk anymore just because I really want to get this out for you guys on Christmas. And like I said, have a lot of stuff to do. So if you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up a lot of content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Grizz again. Sign off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Or if you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video, and peace.